we're back. We are back. It's back. I know it's been too long. I know you've been waiting for ages, but Football Battles has returned. Football Battles has officially returned for you boys, man. And yeah, you know what it is, man. It's going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a crazy one. And yes, of course, it is Iniesta against Modric. That's right. Iniesta up against Modric. Two icons of the midfield and two guys who helped to define their clubs and helped to define their country as well. So people will disagree, people will come at me, but let's get down to it, man. First attribute, passing. Who's the better passer? So already we've already got beef already. Two amazing passers. Two absolutely amazing, superb passers. So this is difficult. This is difficult to really break down. So how was I able to pull this through? Two amazing passers. Two great passers. Guys that also relied on their passing to really help define them. Hence why they're one of the best midfielders of the generation. So what I tried to do to come up with an answer is passing variety. You showing the ability, the different kinds of passes you're able to do. And once I did that and said, okay, Prime, we are deadlocked at these are just both quality passes. Now let's just look at your variation of passes. How good are you at doing through balls, long range passes, short range passes, ability to keep the ball, passing the ball in tight spaces, long range switches, 40-yarders, and so forth. For me, I went with the Dribbling. I went with the Dribbling on this one. I just felt that the Dribbling for me showed me a better ability of his passing repertoire. So for me, the passing for me rolled with your boy Modric, man. Dribbling, man. Who is the better dribbler? Both really good. Both really good dribblers. I mean, you can look at footage of where Iniesta will be. You're like, wait a minute, there are 2-3 guys next to him. He's right next to the freaking byline, next to the throwing line, and somehow, some way, he's using both, like boom, boom, and he gets out of the situation. Modric, we just know that how he can be deep into the guy's half. People will think that's pass the ball, but no, he's going to carry that ball and somehow just going to just find his way through guys. Step over here, step over there, feint here, feint there, boom, dummy here, dummy there. So both really good dribblers. And I told this one, this battle is difficult because it's very hard for me to find the thing that really separates these two gentlemen. But I've got to make it. And for me, I rolled with Modric here. I rolled with Modric because I just felt that Modric shows the ability to really his dribbling, I just think, is much more magnanimous, and I think that he has, again, almost similar to the whole passing thing, he has more bag of tricks and more in his repertoire of dribbling. It's very close. Again, both really good dribblers, but I think the dribbler who shows better technique and different styles of dribbling, I feel, is Modric. So Modric for me gets that score. Ball control. For me, this is close-ish, but not so much, because I feel this attribute might be one of this guy's greatest skills. And I think this might be one of this guy's greatest attributes. So I don't think it is pretty much that close, because this guy's ball control is freaking insane. So when we're looking at ball control, I'm going to have to roll with your boy Iniesta. Modric's ball control is great. Oh, it's still very good. Iniesta's ball control is on a whole different level. You know how we talk about how guys, amazing, but they're different levels of amazing. Modric's ball control, let's not get it twisted, it's very good, and it is extremely good indeed. But when we're just dealing with Iniesta's ball control, and how good Iniesta's ball control was, that is on a whole different level. That is on a whole different Lacazette. It's in a whole different Lacazette. So for me, for that ball control, I am rolling in there with your boy Iniesta there. So because like, it's glue. Magnetism, glue, kryptonite. That ball does not leave that guy's foot as he's going through anyway. So for me, yeah, ball control, he gets that there, man. Creativity. Who is more creative? Tough. This is tough. Because these guys create. These guys create. And these guys, what made them so good, because again, that's why they played almost similar roles for their teams, is they are the more advanced midfielder. So Modric was more advanced than Kroos and Casemiro. Iniesta was more advanced than Busquets and Xavi. So they are right there saying what's up to the attacking trident. So them being creative is paramount for the functioning of the team. So who is more creative? Tough, it ain't easy, pimping ain't easy. But I had to roll with Iniesta here. I just think Iniesta's creativity is money. Because for me, when I just look at, this is why Messi missed him when he retired, and Messi really relied upon him. Because when you just look at the kind of passes this guy made, and just how many times this guy threaded the eye of a needle, and I was like, how did you produce that? How were you able to conjure that up? Iniesta wants to find a way. So for me, for that reason, it's tough, but Iniesta's creativity was just on a whole higher level of difficulty than Modric, so he gets that creativity. Flamboyance. Who's more extravagant? Who's got more sass, more sauce? Who's got much more of the Lara Croft, much more of the Lara Crofty, who's got more of that Lara kind of Crofty in there? This is pretty clear. This is pretty clear. Gotta roll with Dric. Seeing how many times he is able to make a pass or even a shot with the out of his foot. You see that goal that he scored against Scotland out of his foot, and he does that for freaking fun. That goal that he scored in the El Clasico. So again, Iniesta's money. But in terms of entertainment and the elements of the wow factor, the oh my gosh, the thing that basically goes, oh damn, god damn, it is Modric. So for me, for that reason, again, he's focusing his money. But who is the guy that's got more clacker, more satin? Those guys that got more, the more that's got more obogon. You know, the guy that's got more. I think it's the boy Dric. Where are we at? Balance. Who's got better balance? Who's got better balance? For me, this is clear. Modric. I think, so when you look at balance, I think a lot about it is athleticism. Because I just go down watching like a compilation of Kaka. And I think what made Kaka have probably some of the best balance I've ever seen was his athleticism. Your ability to also not only carry the ball, because balance is a mixture of your ball control, speed, but not only speed, the control of his speed, because you have to be fast, but fast while maintaining the control of the ball over a long distance in the pitch. And for me, when I'm looking at that, I just think Modric several times is able to just to carry that ball from midfield and just rip in goal. I think for Iniesta, he works more and operates much more of the pass. So it's the combination of passes that makes him make up ground. But Modric can be like, no, screw that. I don't need a bunch of passes. I can carry this ball, get past guys, and really get from the center circle over to just outside of the 18 yards. So for me, the balance, I will need your boy Modric in there. Clutch. Who's more clutch? Who is more clutch? Who has the ability to come in and say what's up when money time comes? Who's able to cash that money time check? Keeping it real. You've got to roll with Iniesta here, man. Modric has done his thing. World Cup winning goal. As much as this pains me, and I will never accept this, I'll never accept it, he did score that absolutely incredible goal in 09 that helped Barcelona win that flipping Champions League and the treble, which was a huge, massive goal in a game that they had no business winning. So he's had so many huge, clutch, key moments, amazing moments, big-time moments of giving a UCL moment, a freaking World Cup final moment. There's no bigger thing in the World Cup final, and many, plenty more. It's close because Modric also has his clutch. I'm going to have to edge this over to your boy, Iniesta, man. Anti-BRICKNESS. This was close. This was close because this could go either way. This could easily go either way. Because I was like, Iniesta, Modric, Iniesta, Modric, Iniesta, Modric. So it was hard. But ultimately, I went with Iniesta. Because sometimes when they have faced each other, because this guy's full of money, but when they have faced each other, Barca have come up big time and Iniesta has come up big time. So the times when Iniesta has completely controlled and bowled in that midfield that has had Modric in there as well. So when Iniesta was that guy, there was never a game that he slept. But specifically what I think gives him the edge is when they faced each other, the times when Barca said what's up and Iniesta said what's up to a bigger degree. So it's close between them, but I'll give the edge to Iniesta there. Finally, whole breaking thing, shooting. Who is the better shot? Who's the better shot? For me, this is clear. Now, this dude has shown amazing shooting, as we've seen with his amazing clutch moments. But this dude, some of the goals this guy has scored, and from the range he scored them from, and the way he's done it, got to give it to the Croatian amigo, Modric, man. Modric's finishing, shooting, superb, outstanding, incredible. I mean, take your pick, the goal against Scotland, the goal against the goal in the Classico. What about probably the best goal I've seen him score was that, or the best finish, the goal against Argentina at the World Cup in the group stage where he was man of the match and produced a sumptuous finish that I think gave birth to freaking Caballero. So we have it, man. Modric 5, Iniesta 4. Have at it in the comments. Have a discussion because on Sunday we'll have a nice, lovely debate about this man. So, hate me, love me, but let's now try and have a debate. Have it in the comments, man. And I'll see you guys next week for the next football battles. And if you have any football battles you want me to do, put them down there in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and love.